Hello, my name is Uchenna Victor Moses, your Student Union President. I am super excited to bring to you my quarterly report of things that I've been doing since you elected me from the 3rd of July till this moment. Before I proceed, I would like to express my profound gratitude to Professor George E. Holmes, the President and Vice Chancellor of the University, the entire staff and management of the university, and to the Student Union, Janet Callaghan, the General Manager, and the entire team for all you do around the clock to ensure students experience remains top notch. I want to say a huge thank you to Professor George E. Holmes. Thank you for giving me listening ears. Thank you for your encouragement and your support, both morally and financially. I want to say I've in the past 4 months, I've enjoyed working with you. Students' experience is your priority, which is also my priority, and it has made us good partners in ensuring students get the best of their experience here at the university. Very big thank you to you. Now to go straight to it, I have the Bolton Leadership Conference, the just completed conference last month. It was a very fantastic opportunity for students to build their social network, to learn from key stakeholders, industry leads, and we're glad to have in attendance the President and Vice Chancellor, Professor George E. Holmes. Students had the opportunity to learn from the challenges of those who have gone ahead in terms of their careers and personal development. They were able to build upon experiences, they were able to interact, ask questions, and set their goals and their ambitions in motion. Secondly, we have the educational trip to the UK Parliament, Palace of Westminster. It afforded students the opportunity to understand British politics, to understand the roles of the MPs, what they do, how we can collaborate with them, how we can get our voices heard by what they do, how they make laws and how they represent us, and as well how working with our MP, Yasin Karesi, will be of benefit to the entire student community here in Bolton. And for our law students, they had the opportunity to attend the Prime Minister's question and answer time. I mean, that was a huge experience. We have the courtesy call to the Bolton Member of Parliament, North-East Yasmin Kereski. The important thing, or the key highlight of that visit, was we were able to build collaboration, especially on the issue of delayed visa response for most alumni who, unfortunately for them, their visa processing time has taken more than the required time, some as far as 8 weeks, but we're able to build that collaboration with our office to draw UKVI's attention to this critical issue. We had the courtesy call to the mayor, and we learned a lot on how councillors are elected, the role of the mayor, and we're so interested on his vision on students staying and living strategy here in Bolton. In the early days of office, we hosted the Nigerian ambassador to the UK, which the impact has been quite enormous over time. We've recorded an intervention around the Manchester axis from the High Commission in terms of passport renewal that has been a serious hurdle for international students of Nigerian origin. This is something I want to extend to other international students represented here on campus, and I look forward to ensuring that I do that before the end of my tenure. We had the International Student Welcome webinar. It was a webinar I hosted to give students the make transitioning for them from their home countries to the UK a swift one. We shared experiences. I had guest speakers who shared experiences of how they saw the UK for the first time, how they blended, and how they made the best of opportunities, which was the feedback have been coming in, and it's something the students enjoyed. We had the Black History Month podcast where we hosted one of our brilliant and awesome Assistant Vice Chancellors, Sharon. We reflected on the lessons of history and how history plays a role in affecting the way we see tomorrow, the way we appreciate tomorrow, and the way we appreciate relationship and see people irrespective of their age, gender, ethnicity. We had the student picnic around the summertime. The intent was to give students who during that period had their dissertation and couldn't travel that family home experience so they don't feel homesick. It was an awesome time. We had student network, we had students meet, we had students create lovely memories. We in the course of my 4 months, I've had the Bolton Parliament draft proposal submitted to the general manager, awaiting the board of trustees consideration, and then it is incorporated into a memorandum of understanding. This was my promise to students, to have a committee of students, a parliament that will hold the president accountable, that will highlight critical issues involving students, and will now deliberate on ways to see that it is done, making representation for the student union president highly effective, and having data to back his proposals or requests in the course of the Board of Governors meeting or any other committee the student union president stands in to represent students. I had the employability and networking event at the Greater Manchester Business School. It gave me the privilege to get employers on board the SU platform, and as well get mentors, coaches who offered free services to our societies and to the students generally. These contacts are available for all society leads who want to explore partnership with them. And I had the fundraising project in the course of my 4 months in office. It was wonderful. We had students giving for donate their part to the cause of the good work Bolton community. I had the welcome week tour and lunch where I took students around Bolton Town Center, showing them their way around the post office where they could get their BRP, and taking them around the Bolton Museum, several facilities we have in Bolton, making Bolton a beautiful place to live. It was a great experience. I had the Glasgow partnership. It's something that it is still ongoing with Alan and Samina from the Greater Manchester Business School. It's a partnership that where perfectly explored will lead to several educational trips across Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland generally. So I look forward to ensuring we get the entire benefit of that project. So I also had the successful launch of the Sustainability Climate Workshop, tagged My Environment and I. It was a campaign centered on the effect of product choice in the global drive for sustainability. This and many more projects are what I have been working on in the past 4 months. All those projects have been student-led. It has given students the opportunity to upskill, build social network, and learn practical skills that will help them in their place of employment tomorrow, and also count towards their Bolton Awards here on campus. It has helped increase engagement to a very large extent, and I am so glad that the feedback I have received since inception, since I resumed office, and the impact this project has made in the lives of our most valuable students. In the months ahead, what should we look out for? On 30th November, I am working on a conference tagged Navigating the UK as an International Student. We'll be having guest speakers who came here as international students years ago, and were able to walk through the process and are doing excellently well. They'll be coming around to share their experiences, to inspire us, to let us know that we are on track and we're making progress. It's a journey, but we'll definitely make the best of the journey. The next event I have is the trip to Europe, the trip to Brussels, Belgium. We'll be going to the European Parliament. It's an event or a trip that will improve students' social network, give you the opportunity to meet new people, to learn new ideas, embrace new culture, share ideas, get to learn of the many internship and employment opportunity across Europe, especially at the Parliament. We'll also have the second phase of the Sustainability and Climate Change Workshop launch, second phase launching in my next quarter. Details will be up on my social media handles on how you can be a part and how you can gain experience as well. I'm looking at launching the Bolton Student Union podcast. It's one project that is dear to my heart. It's the aim will be to boost engagement, give students a platform to interact, share ideas, talk to one another, showcase the many facilities, infrastructure that the university has in place to make your experience worth it. And I'm looking at having a campaign, a debate on nuclear disarmament in the days to come. And not to forget, one of the things that I've been doing as your student union president is representing you across several committees, panels in the university, ensuring your interest is upheld, ensuring your interest is at the forefront of the policies and decision-making processes. And I hope I've made you proud this 4 months. 20 magnificent projects in 4 months. I hope I've made you proud. I look forward to serving you in the best of my capacity in the months ahead. Have a lovely day. Thank you for listening.